Oh, we live, baby.
What is
Hey.
happening?
This is the Blue Phoenix here, you guys.
And of course, this is your man GIMO, aka non-GMO or Ho. You understand me? Because we got a lot of Ho shit going on tonight. You heard me?
Okay. And this is both sides of the coin. I tell you, I love it. So, Mr. Mo, how you doing tonight?
Man, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling beautiful. Man, how you feeling, baby?
I'm good. I'm mad that we just talked about the headphone situation. I'm still kind of mad about that, but I'm good outside of that. I'm good.
It's one
I'm
of those
good.
things.
hmm
It's just one of those days. But I must admit that this day has been beautiful. We've had two beautiful 60-degree days. And I
Yeah.
must admit, and for you being a healer, how does that feel?
The sun always feels good. I went out for a few minutes for a little bit, but yeah, it's good to see sunny days. I hope everybody got to go out at least for a second. The sun just brings a new attitude to people. So I hope a lot of people got out there today.
Mm, mm. Now, let me ask you this. Do you like the fact that people got out there today?
In theory,
I'm listening. I am so listening right now.
some people need to stay home, but for the most part, at least I hope they went out on their porch or at least got to go outside and get a little bit of sunlight. But yeah.
Well, I rather enjoyed it. I think we have a 40-degree day and some snow coming this weekend.
I don't know.
Did you have to let that scream out on mute? Sound
Yes.
like you was yeah. Yeah.
I don't want it. I hate being cold, but it's coming. It's still wintertime, y'all. It's still wintertime. We got to go through the motions of the winter because when spring comes, we want spring to stay. Even though in the DMV, damn well don't. But you know, when it
For
comes,
sure.
when it comes, it comes.
For damn sure. How's your week been so far though, other than the good weather?
It's been good. I've been really busy. It seemed like I've been at work because I've been emailing and responding to emails and,
Mhm.
and meetings and it's been really good though. It felt good to have to schedule stuff. It was really cool.
Now, you know we got to get into it. We have to deliberate. Hey man, what's up, Zena? France.
Hey
Hey, look,
Zena.
Francis Rock Taylor Jr. He is up this joint. You know what I'm
You ain't
saying?
had to put him out there.
Yeah. Hey, nah. Hey, look, his tag says everything. You dig what I'm saying? That's the
Oh, but
God. That's the homie.
hold on, Mo. How was your week, or possibly last night?
Man, well, you know what? I got a chance to interview one of the people that I've really admired that rivals my voice as far as deepness, and I got a chance to say that to him. I got a chance to interview capital FIEND. You hear me from No Limit, man.
Woo!
Hey, I was a church mouse, you know what I'm saying, for like 5 seconds, and I was
Yeah, just a few.
and a Dallas cheerleader at the same time. You dig what I'm saying?
No,
Like I
not
wanted to,
Dallas.
yeah, I was a little freaked out, yeah, because like interviewing your favorite celebrity, for your first time is kind of mind-boggling, but it worked out, and we was cool and we was vibing, yeah. So I really appreciate cuz he did me a solid. He did us a solid, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
thank you, Fiend.
oh yeah, and if don't nobody know, of course we got the No Filter show. So yeah, that's tomorrow, man, from 9 until
Eight
usually we
thirty.
go to about 11:30. You know what I mean?
8:30 until. Don't be
8:30
skipping the 30
until
minutes, okay?
Jesus Christ. Hey, look, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I need to start eating more what is it, possum, something like that. What the fuck is good for your brain? It's like I'm fucking with
Oh, I thought you were saying something else. Speaking of
you.
old,
Hey, you gotta get brains to get brains, huh? You gotta get
you
brains to
see?
get brains. Okay, all right.
Speaking of old, let's talk about Miss Maxine Waters
For sure.
and Meg.
Right.
So, how did now you read or saw the interview by
hmm
Bizarre.
hmm
What do you think?
It was very cringy. very uncomfortable for me. It caught me off guard because Maxine Waters is well into her 80s.
Yeah.
Like she should
Yeah.
not be existing 80s. Like, you know what I mean? With them big ass teeth and all that shit. Like she should
Don't
not
talk about
have.
auntie. Don't be talking about auntie.
Listen, that ain't your aunt. That is not your
I
aunt.
know.
That is
I know it's
not
not no
your
aunt.
fucking aunt. And you gonna stop saying that. I wish all black women would stop saying that. Any woman of color would
I
stop
don't call
calling
her
her
that.
that.
I was excuse me, calm down. I don't call her that, but that's what they call her. Auntie Waters.
Hey,
She was talking
listen,
about some
listen.
waters. Some water.
So just because her last name is Waters doesn't mean she don't have to identify with the WAP. You hear me?
She used to identify with.
Nah, hell no, hell no. We got a lot to unpack with that, young. We have a shit
Well, I
ton of
would love
stuff that
to
we have to
hear
unpack.
what you got to say, especially as a man watching that. Hey, Carlita.
So basically,
We
what
say
we're gonna have
muddy
to do
waters.
is we're gonna have to start from the basics, right? So we're not even gonna really get into a lot of what Meg and Maxine said
Hmm.
for right now. What we're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
do is
fine.
we're just gonna go from the gut. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Me being a father of an 18-year-old female black woman, okay. Um, some would call her native. I call them, I call us natives anyway. But at the same time, me being a father of an 18-year-old lady like that, I am very, very into the fact that she does not jump out there and really expose herself, man. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really holler about protection because she knows her father protects her. You know what I'm saying? She got males, she got uncles. Um, I think that Megan the Stallion or Meg the Stallion um, really has no clue about protection from males because in my book, a protection from a male, from me being a father to a future grandfather to a great grandfather, if I live that long, um, that the one thing that most great fathers, uncles, surrogate fathers preach to women is to make sure that you cover up.
Hmm. Speaking of
Okay.
fathers, I'm sorry. Hey, Dad. That was my stepmother.
Oh man, what's good with you? What's good
We
with
call
you?
him Dub P. Go
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. But speaking
ahead. I'm
from the
sorry.
yeah, so speaking from that side, hey look, Francis going, hey look, Rock gonna say Auntie Muddy Waters. But speaking from that side of the coin, as the male point of view, I cannot sit here and say that this era of rap is any better than I grew up in when it came to females. You know what I'm saying? Or female rappers or artists.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't sit up here and give her all of the BS, you know what I'm saying, and the vitriol because we grew up in that era. We grew up in Little Kim, Foxy
Right.
Brown.
Right.
Salt and Pepper was doing it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
True.
push it. Like all that shit was
Yeah.
very sexual. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
the description of what she like on yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna digress right there and I'm gonna let you get your side of the coin out. So what did you get? I mean, how do you feel personally before we even get into what they were deliberating about and talking about?
Well, I was really surprised, of course, when you first see the title of the article, I was like, say what now? Okay. So if we're not gonna talk about the article specifically, but what what the representation has been, is that as far as that?
I don't want you to
Um,
talk about nothing right now but your own personal view as a mother.
okay.
That's
So
it.
okay. As a mom of three girls and two boys, um, it is very I don't know how to I don't know how to really put it, but it is very I'll say concerning. Because even though, like you said, the music that we had growing up was kind of the same, most of like I didn't get the chance to listen to a lot of music unless I snuck it or I went to my older cousins and they was playing it or my uncles or whatever they were playing it. But it's so accessible now where I can be walking through the house and a song will come on and I have to go make them cut it off. So some stuff or a lot of stuff I say you have to censor and it really does teach children sooner a lot faster than we learn to be more sexual, to be more out there, to use their body for what they want instead of their mind. So that's my big concern. And even though we had that type of music, I think we had to learn first to use your mind, especially as a girl. We were
Mm-hmm.
always taught your smarts are first, your books are first. Don't chase the boys, don't do this, don't do that. And it's different now. Now it's get that bread, get that head, and leave, or get that head, whatever, whichever way it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible in a way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it. And even though like I don't listen to it, but I listen to it because I got to know what they're talking about and what the kids gonna be listening to. Yeah, it even offends me sometimes. I'm like, well, God, you know, what happened to mystery? What happened to being discretion? You know, what happened to that? You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of this stuff was underground, overnight, midnight music. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But let me ask you this. Are we hiding the truth from our children? Because just like you just said, which was very poignant and a point, period. You dig what I'm saying? That we always waited until lights was out. You know what I'm saying? The freaks come out at night, right? Like, you know, we had BT After Dark. We had these Showtime. We had little things, you know, crazy things that we would do in the dark.
Right.
So are we being old? Is there a taboo behind a woman having her nipples out?
We old now. Gosh, can you believe we actually had this conversation when looking back, we would be talking about how old-minded our parents were and this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I don't think so because honestly, remember, it was two versions of every song. It's two versions now, but the quote-unquote clean version might as well be the explicit version. So I don't know. I think as long as we're honest with our children, I mean, it's some things that kids just need to be kids. Kids just need to stay kids. And they need to be able to have their imagination. They need to be able to stay in that fantasy place as long as possible because we snatch the innocence from them too soon. And I don't think that we're hiding anything from them because they're going to find out. But some things they just need not to know in their face all the time.
Correct.
An ass in your face or a coochie in your face or a dingling in your face, that's too much. You might as well give them porn.
Now,
it's a little bit different. It's a lot different from when we were younger.
But we got to unpack this. Now, I remember wearing saggy, baggy pants was a problem.
Yeah.
Back in the day. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's get right into it because we got to unpack this. Because your auntie, Maxine, was in agreement and had the nerve to say, now that's audacity on the strength of Meg the Stallion being on a song called WAP. That's not her song. This is actually Cardi B's song. Now we know the history with Cardi B and her child coming out listening to it. What did she do?
She cut it off.
There you go. Right. So for some weird fucking reason, I don't know what's going on with Democrats, but
you know what's going on with Democrats.
She came out and told her that it's about time that women are able to express themselves point blank, period. Like, yeah, like you don't like it, you can wash it down with what? A shotgun shell, right? You dig what I'm saying to the face. That part right there has me a little baffled coming from a beyond baby boomer. She is superseded, you know what I'm saying? Baby boomer. So she is very in the old adage, you know, the old days, and she really has never been for men in rap calling women bitches. Do you remember this? I mean, you know, if you look up her past, she's always attacked, you know, people like Tupac, you know, gangster rap, things like that. What is it that you would feel like maybe she said something that I missed? Do you feel like she said anything that would support the evidence that this is actually a good version of Audacity?
Okay. From what I was reading, and okay, so I read, you know, of course, if you didn't read what Meg wrote her article, it was very intellectual, really good, well-written article. But in the beginning, it kind of gave me victim vibes a little bit. And so it kind of bothered me at first. I'm like, okay, so she's going into the and I'm not saying that loosely, because she did have an accident. We don't know what happened. We don't know the full truth. We don't know nothing. All we know is something happened to her. So she went into the article talking about, Black women, are not protected. And she went full on everything that we talk about in history as far as disrespectful women, and then she went to the Black history women, and if they had done this and if they hadn't did this, and then the voting and everything. So it was like, to me, I've read this before or I've heard this before. It was very, very, very intellectual and very articulate. Her writing, it was wonderful. But if you read it, it's like it's still kind of trying to excuse what she's doing, to me. And so I can see why Maxine Waters said that she enjoyed the article, because of the things that she put in there, the same things that Maxine Waters has been fighting for as far as civil rights and women's rights and everything. And so, but for her to say that for her to say that what she's doing is like kind of freedom or a good thing for women, I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that because, I just don't agree to it because, for one, what happened to being a lady? Why do you have to tell everybody that you got a wet ass pussy? Why you got to tell everybody what you have? Why you got to display it? Now, if that's what you want to do, that's your business.
Lies. It's like us running around saying we got big dicks. Like, it's just all lies. Like, I can last all night. Like, lies.
Right. And then we would get mad if you did that. So why is it okay for us to broadcast what we have? What happened to people just finding out what you have? What happened to, and there's nothing wrong with wearing what you want to wear, because and she was talking about how she wears the tight clothes or the skin fitting clothes because she wants to. She chooses her clothes. Nobody chooses it for her. So this is why she wears it. She wears it. She doesn't wear it for men's attention. She wears it because she wants to. That's fine. That is your business. But why are you kind of saying that everybody should do? I mean, what happened to discretion? What happened to being a lady?
Listen, I think we're skipping over everything. You were talking about a child. Okay, Meg Thee Stallion is maybe 21 years of age recently, right, or 22. Right. You know what I'm saying? And whoever is older than her that loves her, you got a problem. Okay, Carlita. But anyway, right? I used to love Cardi B until she started going that route. You dig what I'm saying? Getting the butt implants and all this stuff, all this deformities. But let's just go ahead and get into the article and what you were talking about. Now, in her letter, she broke down Serena Williams. Okay, and Serena Williams in the French Open, she had a bodysuit on. Okay, now in that aspect, that is for performance. So I get it. Okay, the rest of the world cannot handle curves. You dig? But now, let's be honest about this. Let's be true. There's a big difference between wearing a bodysuit that is form-fitting, you cannot hide your curves, to blatantly wearing ass-out shorts, your wop all in the air, you hear me? Thighs out, you dig what I'm saying? Titties showing, you know what I'm saying? Navel out. And you comparing that to a bodysuit for performance. You dig what I'm saying? That's just like football players. You know what I'm saying? Male football players do wear tights. They wear form-fitting clothes while they're playing, but when they off the court, I mean, or the what's the name of the field, they go back to regular jeans. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't just walk around in tights. So, what do you think about that? Is there a difference?
Well, of course, there is this difference. Like you said, what Serena had on was for tennis. Just like the tennis skirts, they're short. They're for movement. It was cold, so of course she got a full bodysuit to warm her, but also for movement. With the way that even when we was younger and we used to, had booty shorts and have all that, the Daisy Dukes, what they call, and all that other stuff, it was to show off your body. So that's basically what they're doing. If you having shorts all the way up to your asshole, what are we going to see? Your asshole. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck is running around here asshole watching? Like, I
Look,
gotta see her
I mean, you
asshole.
been down,
Please
what
show me
you
your
gonna
butthole.
see? Half the time, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna see? But that, you can't compare the two. And we think people tend to do that when they're trying to make what they're doing okay. They try to compare what one woman or one man is doing and make it seem like, see, I'm doing the same thing. That's not what you're doing. They're two separate things. They're two
Got
separate
you.
things. It's just like going skiing with a swimsuit on. That don't make sense.
Got you.
So,
Well, so we discussed that performance part, right?
mm,
What's scary about this is that she had her logic is kind of, you can tell that she's young and she doesn't get it. Is that,
who does at that age? Jeez.
I mean, yeah, her brain just started forming at 21. You dig what I'm saying? So even males, you know. But the thing is that she feels like she would be vilified, you know, and with her performing in front of the male gaze, she said, women choose to capitalize on sexuality and reclaim our own power, okay, but are vilified and disrespected. Now, let's unpack that shit, okay?
Okay.
That is a major contradiction right there. That you are using sex to sell your ass, okay? You're selling your body to make your music seem better than what the fuck it is, okay? Obviously, right? This is what she feels like she has to do, right? For the male gaze, right? And that's GAZE, okay? And then all of a sudden, a woman capitalizing on her sexuality and reclaiming their own power, those don't go together. Sexuality doesn't mean power to me, but go ahead, by all means.
Well, being in control of your sexuality is a power for women and for men, actually, because if you can have control over your sexual, that part of you, it does give you strength. But
don't
they're
do
not
that.
using it. What?
Don't you fucking say that.
What?
Because for men, control over our sexual powers is not having sex at all. For women nowadays, it's giving up that nappy dugout at 100 miles an hour going down hot 395.
But that's not what I was saying.
Y'all are flying in the dicks like snow. You understand me? Like, it's a win factor of dingalings. It's toys, it's all this shit. But go ahead.
So flying out there.
Yeah, and y'all just slapping them shits all in your face, all in your butt crack.
I wasn't referring to that. When I say control, I mean control. Harnessing it, not okay. You going out free willy and sleeping with every girl or every dude is not control. That's lack of self-control. So when I say you harness that power, that's being able to be in control of that part of you. So that's what I mean. But what she's saying, that's not control. That's not harnessing your power. That's using your power. That's manipulation. That's kind of Jezebelish. It's so funny. This came up because I was watching what's his name?
Kevin Samuels or somebody? There gotta be somebody recent. What was you watching? It better not be no damn preacher neither. It better not be no fucking TD Jakes.
It wasn't TD Jakes. I don't like TD Jakes. But it's a Blake's Jr. He's really good. He's really honest and really cool with what he's talking about. And damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh,
the cussing pastor? Oh, that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, he is a pastor, but it's so funny because he's very honest. So that's why I like him. And he was talking about Jezebel and how she used manipulation, because he was talking about the healthy woman, wounded woman, broken woman, and the Jezebelish, and the toxic woman. He was also talking about the healthy man, broken man, and the toxic man. But in the toxic woman, he was talking about how she uses her body to manipulate, how she uses her eyes and her sensuality to grasp people and do what they want them to do. How she uses her body to, sneak in basically uses her body to get you in and take what you want. Basically, she's vicious. You know what I'm saying? And this is what is being portrayed, but trying to milk it down or sweeten it to make it seem like that is something good when it's really not. Because you can't take back being a hoe and flip it. That kind of reminds me, and every time I hear somebody say, well, we taking nigga and dating for, it's the same thing to me.
Right.
So you taking your use for oppression, you taking what oppressed you, what makes you look bad, and you trying to flip it for good, but it still means the same thing. Going out sleeping with everybody still make you a hoe.
So let me ask you this. Because Carlita seems to have your back for some reason. She's not taking shit to me. So I'm going to take this to you, Carlita. Okay. I'm going to take this to you. Okay.
What did I do?
No, I don't know why the fuck everybody wants to support you like a bra. Like for some reason, they just want to uplift your nipples, not mine, not nobody else's, right? They just want to uplift the Phoenix, right? But it's funny to me that somehow within all this weird craziness that's going on, and I don't know if the Phoenix is still there. Hey, Rock, make sure you double check that women cannot sit here and say in one sentence that they are capitalizing on their bodies and their sexuality. The last time I figured out what capitalize means, that means using your body for money. Okay. To seduce. That is a street whore. That is a hooker. That is everything y'all hate to be called. But it is y'all. It just is what it is. If you stand by this type of music and at the same time are saying that women should be protected, especially black women, when the masses are out there looking at y'all. Okay, remember, you can go to Africa right now. Okay, we know that Africans only know one side of the coin when it comes to black folks. They all think that we are degenerates and that we are thugs. Okay, that is the perception across the water or the pond for us. You dig what I'm saying? And Carlita, I'm sorry, but you're messing with the wrong one. I am a grown man. I don't care whose mama you are. I'm on your ass, okay? Love you. Don't watch it. You don't need to. But just like everywhere else, the perception of women and black women, especially in America, is that they are hookers. They will do anything for money. They are women that I know that have been shipped out to Dubai to be shitted on, okay, for perversion. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to sit up here and say that a woman can just do anything and be not looked upon as a turd. You know what I'm saying? Not be looked upon to be shitted on, not to be killed and raped. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, you know what? I don't know what happened.
I got something crazy. Oh no, you good. Because I'm getting your so-called mama ass. I'm on her ass, okay? I'm on her ass because she thinks she gonna shut me down and be easy. No, ain't no easy here. I pay bills, okay? Sorry. I can leave the refrigerator door open, the fucking door at my house open, and heat the whole goddamn hemisphere if I want to, the atmosphere, okay? So until you paying my bills over here and you ain't no sugar mama, Carlita, I need a sugar mama.
Calm down. Don't be easing your way to her while she's a married woman.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But I'm
sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, you really didn't miss anything. The point was that women can't run around here saying that black women specifically need to be protected, but your lyrics are talking about robbing the very men that are supposed to protect you.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean, have you listened to any of her lyrics? Have you paid attention to her, like her one song?
Yeah. And she kind of goes thug in a little bit, but it is like, I can't think of none of her stuff on top of her head because I really don't.
Please don't. It's like, no, I'm messing with you.
Because I'm trying to, you know how certain songs pop up, because everybody know them. My sister's love her, of course. And which is fine. She is who she is. She's 20, 21, 22. We listening to the mind, and that's just like with these young rappers. I mean, everybody going off what they know, and this is what they know. But I was really shocked at Maxine. I was really, really surprised. Because as her being her elder, I can understand, her commending her for what she wrote.
Maxine is not a fucking elder at that age. She's an ancestor. Okay. She is a ghost living. Okay.
She's still breathing. Okay. So
I don't give a fuck.
elder.
That is a ghost living. You hear me? It's just a matter of days. You dig?
You need to stop.
You mean? She is delusional. She is fucking delusional. And yeah, see, now this is crazy because Carlita said Megan ratchet.
26. Okay.
Ratchet, bougie, nasty. Okay. So this is a mantra that women are starting to live by. It's kind of like YOLO back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be, you can be that dynamic, but don't be that dynamic in a fucking magazine talking about protecting me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, okay, I got a funny scenario for y'all. That's just like, that's young. That's just like me. Okay. I ain't gay. But if I go to a gay male club with my dick out, okay, and a man grabs my dick, should I be trying to be mad at it? Or should I be saying he shouldn't gaze at my glory? You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty glorious. I admit, I love my shit. You know what I'm saying? But should I be mad at the fact that I am in that atmosphere where it's sexually heightened, okay? And if something was to happen to me, you know what I'm saying? They didn't just build one me. They're all people bigger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I just so happen to be raped or taken advantage of or touched inappropriately, but I'm dressed inappropriately.
Right.
What the fuck? Is there something that women are missing with that?
As far as the dress, you can wear what you want to wear. You can do what you want to do, but you are egging on what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just what's going to happen, and you can say and you can't say that just because I got this on, it don't give you the right. No, it doesn't give them the right. But you're enticing or being a Jezebel, or as Venus say, Jezebelish, and you're you're pulling. This is you pulling. This is like if you walk out with your balls and you think, oh, you don't think a woman gonna look at you? A woman ain't gonna want to touch you. It's not gonna touch my order. Okay, so if you walk outside with your ass out, your boobs out, somebody's gonna want to touch you. Somebody's gonna want to look at you. Everybody does not have the restraint and the respect and common sense to not do that.
You said some key things just now. Restraint is one of them, and respect. So now, are women lacking restraint for them and respect for themselves by going out here in public with nipple tassels and netting and sheer fucking shirts?
Yeah. And also self-esteem too, because it's like you need that boost. You need that. But now the tassels, come on now. But it's ways you can wear certain
pasties, like I should say.
You can wear well, either way. You can wear a sheer shirt under something where it doesn't show you. But it's ways to wear clothes. So say you want to. There's just ways that you can do it where you can still get. You want to be sexy. You can do that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are appropriate ways to do it. There are ways to do it. And, until you know better, you just going to, it's frustrating.
Now, I got to address the crowd because, of course, Zena, you know what I'm saying? She said something. She said, yeah, she'll dress how the fuck she wants. And she dares a man to touch her. And she'll fight and cut up. You know what I'm saying? Or cut people, excuse me. That right there alone is a contradiction within itself. You are already, and I'm pretty sure that Zena is smart, and most women are smart, and that when you wear things like that, you want attention. If I'm correct, right? Nay, am I missing something here?
I was shaking my head.
Okay, all right, but no, because I gotta hear it from you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you do the baby joint where it'd be like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. No, you gotta figure out, bobblehead. You gotta figure out what the fuck you are decisively trying to say. Okay, I want you to speak, not look and shake. Okay. And I'm the one with the big head. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I should be the one looking like I got fucking Parkinson's and shit. It's all good, yeah. But But what she said is almost a contradiction because you can't just wear anything and not expect something. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's just no way around it. There's no way around it. Now we are sitting up here trying to battle physiological and biological reactions to the naked body, regardless of what sex, what gender you choose. Something has to occur. I'm listening.
No, go ahead, keep talking. I'm listening.
No, I was saying something has to occur within that moment that you choose to be a daredevil. You dig what I'm saying? It's just like me. We know that as a black male, I could go out here all day with fucking guns if I want to. I can have a license and everything, but let me show it. Let me put it out there for the world to see, and I become a what? A possible threat. A possible terrorist. This is no different. It's just dealing with nipples and buttholes, as you like to say. Explain. I don't know how the butthole got involved because ain't nobody checking for no buttholes. What freak motherfuckers in the
world? Damn it!
I've never heard of butthole shorts. Like,
hey, you lying? You ain't never seen no goddamn shorts. Excuse me, you ain't never seen those shorts that's all the way up the crack of somebody behind.
Only white women do that.
No, they
I've
don't.
never really. Nowadays they don't, but I'm talking about back in the day. All you saw was white women because all they got is a crack. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But whole time, this has been a big contradiction. Now, Maxine Waters used the word audacity, and I want to read off the two actual meanings of audacity. Now, she could have been playing, you know what I'm saying, Meg Thee Stallion, because politicians have a way with words, right? So she picked a very neutral word. Audacity is a willingness to take bold risks. The second definition is rude or disrespectful behavior. Okay? Impudence. You dig what I'm saying? Now that is a little word that can be used in any kind of manner.
And she could have meant it either way.
Now, she could have been playing her on camera. You dig? She could have been doing anything. She could have meant what she meant. Like, is that bold? Is it bold to pull your titties out? Is it bold to talk about how you take dick? Like, is it bold anymore? Is that something that women need to hear every day?
Of course, it's bold to pull a boob out. It's not a good bold. But it's bold.
Please go into detail. Don't hold back. Please don't hold back. Talk to us.
Hold on one second, because somebody keep. Okay, so
somebody trying to see your butthole right now. I get it. That's why you keep pausing. I'm listening. Your father listening too. Your father's listening, and your mama listening. So I suggest you not.
Means they already know that ain't happening. But no, I mean, okay. So the boldness, the audacity to do something, like you said, you gave the description. The way Maxine was saying it, like she was bold in how she represented herself and how she spoke about Black women not being protected and just having the, basically, I guess, quote unquote, the balls to do it, no matter what controversy or how much backlash she's going to get. That's what, I guess that's what she meant.
I don't find that shit fair. Because my old saying is, it's all good until what comes out?
A dick.
A dick pops out, okay? Everything is so copacetic and it's proud and you have the audacity. You're so bold until I walk outside with my testicles hanging out. Then it becomes perverse, weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to show my nuts off. I think that I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I have shaven, or I like to call it the hood joint, shiven. I have shiven. Okay, I have shiven. And I feel like that they look smooth and they should be shown off to the world like shiny jewels. Okay. Would that be bold? And would I have the audacity to talk about how delicate and delicious my nuts are.
Of course, you would be bold and have the audacity to do it if you put it out there. Now, what would happen to you would be their audacity, and they sure gonna be bold to do it.
I fuck around and get. And look, it's only two options with this. Hey, look, homie just got out the pen from 30 years ago, and he done seen the light. You know what I'm saying? He like, hey, bro, hey, look, I'm really attracted to these joints. I'm about to take it. Either I want you the hard way or the easy way, but something gonna happen, right? Or the only other option is the police.
Yeah.
The fucking police. What is the obsession? What, we always talk about this, and I've always mentioned it in passing. And the ladies out there, that are listening, y'all can always chime in. You know what I'm saying? But what is the obsession with women wanting to be scantily clad? I mean, scantily clad. Like, what is that? What is the obsession with not wanting attention, but wanting to do shit for attention? Like, how do you even come up with that shit?
Want attention, but not want attention. I guess that's just like when somebody say, I didn't want to mess with her, but I just wanted to see if I still had it. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
You got to go into details. I'm sorry. You are loafing tonight.
I'm not loafing. I'm thinking. Don't be... It's like, okay, so you go out or you dress a certain way because you want to boost your self-esteem. You want to remember that you look good. I got this outfit. I want to wear it. You want people say
that want to fuck you.
Yeah, but you don't
want to be fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to be, people say that you look good. Shut up. But you don't want nobody to touch you. You want to, and I guess that's the case. It's the same thing as a dude going out and getting numbers or macking a girl. No, they don't even say mac no more. Sheesh. But talking to women, but they don't want to get with her for real. They just want to see if they had it. The same thing.
So what happens when there's a substantial amount of attention that you drew from the opposite sex or the same sex nowadays? You know what I'm saying? What happens when it's overwhelming like that? I mean, there's no difference from me or you. Okay, I jump in the goddamn ocean with a bunch of steaks on my body, and you jump in there with your period. Like, the shit just doesn't make any sense. Somebody's going to be drawn to it. Some predator is going to get you.
Right.
Maybe even a school, or you know what I'm saying, a group of them. It makes no sense to me that somebody's got to get bit eventually, right? Like, you just ain't gonna swim out there and just be like, no, the National Guard should have protected me, man. It just should have been fucking me, man. Those steaks didn't harm anybody, man. I have the right to be meat. What is it? Meat out. Meat out.
Goodness.
I got a chance to be meat out.
Only in the ocean covered in steaks. That's your only freedom.
Like, go ahead.
Between your lane.
The shit is so crazy to me. I find it very, very upsetting that that nowadays that the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, a lot of the politicos are seeking the hip hop stars for influence.
Yeah, because of the voice, because of the platform.
Okay.
And you gotta use what you can. So it's kind of like the infiltration. I'll say of the Black Panthers, you gotta use somebody that's like them to get what you need. Or infiltration, anything. I say the Black Panthers because the Black Panthers, but any type of organization, even with people infiltrating KKK, you got to go in there and act like you part of them, right? Infiltrating when they had a drug bust, you got to go in there acting like you part of them in order for them to do it. You need somebody that's like the people you're trying to reach to get them to do what you want them to do. It's manipulation.
And do we really? I mean, okay, so you live amongst many women, you know what I'm saying, that you love and know, that are all three, the ratchet, bougie, nasty, all that shit combined, right?
Yeah, I'm lame compared to them. They don't listen to me.
It don't mean you don't have it in you and that you don't activate it when it's needed, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what is the consensus amongst women totally that you've heard, like, you know, just through the grapevine? Because you are the fly on the wall. You are the fucking fly on the wall.
What do you mean as consensus? What do you mean?
As a consensus, how do women really and truly feel about dress,
Oh, okay.
attraction? I'm listening. Like those two.
Okay. So it's kind of like what Zena said. They're going to wear what they want to wear.
Mm.
And they wish somebody, you know, say something to them. Or it's kind of like, I'm going to do what I want to do.
Mm.
And nobody better not say nothing to me.
Mm.
And sometimes that's okay to have an attitude. That's just like when women was trying to wear pants.
Mm.
And, you know, we weren't allowed to wear pants. And then we started wearing pants. And it was so controversial. So there's nothing wrong with it when it comes to certain things. But you shouldn't feel like nobody should say anything to you if your daughter, you wouldn't want your daughter doing the same.
Right. The only person that looks weird in pants, okay, is Hillary Clinton. She gets on my fucking nerves.
The pantsuits.
Oh my God. She is dressed like Kim Jong-un, young. Like the shit comes down to her knees.
And the 3/4 length jacket.
You've already been on Epstein Island supposedly raping girls for your husband and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you covering up,
Did you see what Zena, put it back up, Jay, please? You got to remember, you don't have to be showing it off for men to hound you or feel entitled to touch you. That's true. But that's true. But do you think that it's not going to be worse if you come out with less clothes? I'd rather a man be attracted to me when I got a nice outfit on. And like I always say, I always feel sexiest in a trench coat. I don't know what it is about trench coats. I just love trench coats. And so I feel sexiest when more sexy when I have on a trench coat or a nice outfit. And it's like certain things that flow. I just love that feeling. So no matter what, do you not think if you have on full clothes, somebody try to talk to you, you can go outside with your hair looking all crazy, got on sweatpants and Timberlands or Nike boots, and somebody gonna try to talk to you? Do you not think that a man or men or women are not gonna try to talk to you if you half naked or if you just got a cloth on? I mean, sometimes, and a lot of times, we really need to stop trying to tell people what we're not going to do, what we don't want. You can't say this, you can't say that, because it has come to a place where us as women have no accountability. And nobody can say nothing. Everybody's scared to say something to us. Everybody is so scared to tell us we're wrong because because we come from where we couldn't say nothing. And now we have the freedom to, do it now, but people are scared to correct us, quote unquote, or scared to tell us something ain't right. Because whenever they do tell us something ain't right, we yell and scream and fuss about it. And then next thing you know, this person is crucified. You know what I'm saying? We don't accept correction. And it's not fair. And it ain't right, because I can guarantee you, if you caught your daughter or your nieces or whomever doing this type of stuff, you're going to say something to them. So you need to hold yourself accountable as well when it comes to how you present yourself. For one, your body, because it's your body and everybody don't have to see it. You can wear certain things. That's cool. I don't have a problem with it because I got stuff in my closet too. But that don't mean I wear outside. That don't mean I wear outside for everybody to see.
Yeah.
I could, but for what? Because then if somebody say something to me, I'm gonna get upset. So why put yourself in that predicament or put yourself out there unless you're just ready, to deal with it, when you don't have to? Just like Zena said, you can be fully dressed and get talked to. Be fully dressed, be sexy, be mysterious. Leave something to the imagination. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what? I'm not gonna beat this goddamn horse anymore. We'll talk. We'll end. You know what I'm saying, with our opinions on this. I think that we both have our opinions formed and everything. I'm not even gonna, you know what I'm saying, do that. I think that this is the perfect segue because on top of the fact that women don't want to be looked at ass naked, which is the weirdest shit to me. Don't want to be touched inappropriately, half naked, the weirdest shit to me. That there are women that are getting rejected by men.
Mm-hmm.
No, talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay.
This is
So
your expertise. Please
I'm
talk to me.
gonna read it. I'm gonna read the actual post, and this is from Zena Rose's page. So thank you so much for this. Let me read it. Hold on. Okay.
Mm.
So it said the young lady asked the guy, she said, "Can we cuddle tonight?" And he said, "I ain't even gonna lie to you, lead you on or ignore you. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I'm gonna be as blunt as possible. I'm really not attracted to you in that way, and I'm not looking to have sex with just anybody. I'm just being straight up with you because this is the second time you asked and I kind of curved you, and I don't want you to feel bad or unwanted. I'm looking for a certain vibe and you weren't it.
Mm.
Somebody else might love you though, and I'm sure they do, but don't waste your time on little old me because I won't go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. I'm always open to be friends though."
What did he just say? Check that motherfucker's pulse.
But the thing is, it's so funny because that's it's like reading a woman saying that.
Mm.
And I had to read it a couple of times. But the thing is, the fact that he can be honest is really cool because
Mm.
we say we want honesty, and then when we get it, we have a problem. And
First,
yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
please, by all means, finish.
So a lot of the comments were like, he didn't really say that wrong, but he didn't have to do all that, or um, he ain't have to say that, or why can he just say no, or this is that, blah, blah, blah. Well, daggone well, if you tell us no, or if you say one thing, we want an explanation. We want a whole conversation. We don't like one word answers. We want a whole conversation. So I did not see anything wrong with what he said at all. I really would like to know how she responded, but that wasn't on there. But
Of course the fuck it wasn't. And in today's society, when it comes to gender norms, you know what I'm saying, and classifications of gender, we don't know if this is a true male or a sus male, as they like to say,
right.
or
Or his
a
girlfriend responding, who knows?
yeah, a FTM, you know what I'm saying, a female to male. We don't know because that is some game right there. Because I ain't never had the time to keep fucking explaining shit, okay? Because first and foremost, the point about cuddling, okay, that takes a special day. It has to be cold. It has to be cold. It has to be a very cold night, okay? Because every woman out here, every man out here has tried it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you want to have sex with, who you want to have sex with. Because some women like gerbils, these roses and shit. Like y'all do all these weird sex toys now. I don't even trust y'all, period. But
Oh my gosh.
but cuddling sucks ass, like it sucks ass after a while. Like everybody's arms are numb. Like you want to do it, yeah. And initially it is amazing. Like you like, young. I'm gonna hold on to your forehead. You gonna Ric Flair that joint, woo! Like you gonna do your shit, right? You gonna do your shit on that jump, right? You know what I'm saying? You gonna cuddle. You know what I'm saying? But everybody starts hating that shit after a while, especially after you made it past 35. There's no fucking way that you just want somebody to come over and cuddle. Basically, what she was saying, or he or she, whatever the fuck, was saying was that come over and hit that. Yeah, come over and hit it. Cuz might have got a whiff of that ocean. He might not have liked it. You dig what I'm saying?
He said he rejected her. He told her no before, and she asked again.
Mm.
So they didn't even get to that point. But I don't find an issue if somebody tells you no. Then okay.
Mm. Mm. You know what is crazy is that most women would possibly nowadays judge a man and say that he is what?
Gay.
There you go. There you go. Which is so weird. It's such a role switch. You know what I mean? Like before.
The funny thing is, what that means, it's kind of like your ego in a way. So that's just like because they won't sleep with you. Oh, it got to be a reason why. Because I know I look good, or I know you're not just telling me no because of that. Got to be something else.
Who doesn't want this roast beef sandwich? Who doesn't want this Arby's?
Some people like
That
Arby's.
ain't why this Arby's. I'm listening.
But it's like your ego or your self-esteem gets hit when somebody say they
Mm.
don't want to sleep with you and or be around you, and that's something you just have to deal with on your, you just have to deal with that. And it's the same, we get mad about men getting mad because we tell them no, and we can't accept no.
Right, right.
So
Hey,
that's
look,
what I'm saying.
obviously
You tell
Xena
me
is
no,
a
that's
rapist.
it.
Xena is Bill Cosby transformed.
Ain't
Like, if
nobody finna get a chance to
she
tell
is
her no
talking
twice.
about,
You tell me
it
no
ain't
one time, and
nobody
that's
finna tell me no twice. Either we fucking or I'm fucking. That is her shit,
That
yeah.
is
That is
not
her
what she
shit.
said.
And that's what the fuck she just said, yeah. In Bill
She
Cosby's
did
voice,
not.
yeah. She gonna fuck around and rape a man. You hear me?
She did not say that.
She said the nigga can't say no
She
twice.
said, I'm not gonna give
Jesus
nobody a chance to tell me
Christ.
no twice, which means once you tell me no, that's it. I'm not going back after you. That's what she meant. Don't be putting the pudding on the pot. Don't be putting the
Nah,
pudding in the freezer and putting the pudding pop.
she is trying to take somebody's jello. You understand me? The
You
pop.
stupid.
Yes, that's exactly what the fuck she meant by that. And I'm gonna hold
So
for
hold
it.
on. We got a few more minutes. Let's get this one in real quick. So from not getting the cuddle
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
to keeping the cuddle from your boyfriend and giving it to somebody else because you don't want somebody to hurt. Shall I read?
Please.
Okay. So this is a young lady. She said, so my boyfriend and I had sex once a month. It's not like I don't like sex, but I don't want our relationship to be centered around sex every time we meet. I love him very much, so I need to set standards for him to see value in me, but deep down I crave sex every day. Recently I've been seeing this guy. I don't love him. I don't see my future with him, so I feel comfortable having sex with him every day. I don't mind if he sees me as a whore. I'm just using him to satisfy my urge. Please tell me how you feel about that.
What the fuck race are these people that we keep reading off about? Yeah, what the fuck? Because any red-blooded American black male is on your ass, and if not, you can find one standing at Anacostia Station right now.
Oh my God!
Right now with the flyest Jordans on,
Look,
with a ski mask.
Addison Road.
Addison Road. We can go all the way around the green line, Joe.
Right.
And the yellow, what is it? The orange line, the green line? What the fuck is it? The blue line? Yeah. Women can go all over the place and see bums and shit just waiting to be your cuddle buddy for life, okay? I don't get it, yeah. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, man. Men that have
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You were saying something. I'm listening.
Okay, so the thing that what angered me in this was she's saying she needs to set standards for him, which is her boyfriend, and that she craves sex every day, but instead of her having sex with her boyfriend, she's done found some dude to just have sex with because she don't care about him and she don't care if he view her as a whore. So I'm trying to figure out, if you have a boyfriend, what I just don't understand. That really threw me off because I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You can, when they see each other. Okay, so her issue is she doesn't want it to be about sex every time they see each other. Okay. But I'm pretty sure he craving sex just as much as you are. So how you know he not doing the same thing, because you won't give it to him, for one. For two, how are you setting a standard when you're not even going by your standard?
Man, that motherfucker is Jake from Allstate. That is a man talking.
I don't
Because I'm telling you now, this shit sounds like every morning when I go to work and women can't decide if they want to put their turn signal on or put on an eyelash. I don't get it.
Go over the damn
man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all can't drive for shit but crazy. That's all y'all know how to drive is crazy, okay? That is what y'all exist for, is crazy, okay? But like real talk, that shit doesn't even sound like a fucking man. I mean, that sounds like a man talking.
But that's how but honestly, it's like she's confused because she wants to set the standard to make her boyfriend look at her as a good woman, and it's not all about sex, but she's
Mm-hmm.
over here sleeping with this guy just to get the dick. I mean, there's no other way to put it, just to get her rocks off when she could do the
Mm-hmm.
same thing with her boyfriend. And honestly, if that's what you, if you really trying to set a standard or make it seem like you're this woman, that you then you will actually be this woman. Sex, yes, the urges and the hormones are ridiculous. I get it, but it comes to a place where you really just, if you really want to be with somebody, it can cut off. You know, it's just certain things that can happen. She got to be real young. And matter of fact, I can't even say that. I can't say she got to be young.
You cannot say that. You cannot say that because there are women, that are gonna watch this that are totally agree that are way older than us. You know what I'm saying? That on sugar mama status and damn the grandmama status, they milfs and gilfs and shit, and they will totally agree with everything that all these women are saying. Is that I would take that as toxic femininity.
It is. It's a toxic woman because healthy women don't think that way. Healthy women have relationships or can have conversations about sex and what you want out of the relationship and things like that without going to go get it from another dude. I honestly can tell you that if you're with your guy, I don't think he's going to consider you a whore because you have a high sex drive. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
We can't say that. We cannot say that because there have been some mornings I have woken up from a sexual fucking night of sex and looked at that woman and been like, "You are such a filthy animal." And
Like
who did you learn this shit from first? Your daddy would take a drink and kill himself right now if he knew. How the fuck?
Okay, so were you with that person or were you just sleeping with her at the time? Were y'all together?
No. I mean, it's been every situation. You always run into every woman, every man is running into somebody that is sexually apt. That is, you know what I'm saying, a gymnast that can do crazy shit like that that will sexually blow your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even outside of that, just the
Mhm.
fact that you have the urge, it's the urge that makes you have a high. If you just have a high sex drive, she
Mhm.
has a high sex drive, meaning she needs to have sex more often than some people, and she don't want
Mhm.
him to feel like make him think that she's a whore because she want to have sex all the time. What?
You're having sex
Why
all the
not just
time
have sex?
behind his back.
Exactly, just
Mhm.
not with him. Why not just have sex
Mhm.
all the time with him? I don't understand
It
it.
it almost sounds like if I could get the other side of of the male perspective, it sounds like that this guy is a very suit and tie, lack of sex drive, more focused on goals probably, and probably really wants a pure woman. You know what I mean? Like somebody that
Mhm.
doesn't really want a lot, but is satisfied with wealth and objects of
Why we
affection.
can't fuck in the money? I don't understand that. Why we can't have the money on the bed and have sex on the money? You can. I mean, it's like you're with somebody, and I understand the purity thing, and that's broken and damaged too. Thinking because ain't no way in the world you gonna sit there and expect for your woman to be so pure, but you want to have sex with her. That don't
Hmm.
make sense to me. That's a terrible way to think because then that puts expectations on your woman and then makes her feel like she's not worthy of you or
Hmm.
good enough for you because she
Hmm.
expects to be poor. I'm sorry. Don't look for no purity from me sexually. I want to fuck, goddamn it. And you're not gonna tell me because I want to have sex with you, we together, that I'm not pure. Whatever. You rather me get it off with you? That's what I'd rather do. Why go give it to somebody else if we're together? Don't make sense.
Now here we are, everybody. I want
Mm-hmm.
to pause the video because in black movies, it always pauses and then you say, "This is how it all started." You know what? Sex itself, and everything that we just talked about prior to this subject right here. Everything is so confusing to me at this point.
Mm.
Once you reach adulthood, and like I said before, when you start paying bills and you start doing your thing, how you are perceived doesn't cost you anything.
No, it does
Maybe a
not.
maybe a bullshit reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm
Yeah.
saying by the public, or the family. You know what I mean? Excuse me, y'all. Allergies. But it's so confusing to me because now we're talking about women not being able to accept rejection, but will cheat. I don't get it, like I don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
And if
By a
he was
man
doing
that's
the same thing, he would be called all types of dogs and all of it's so everything is so backwards and confused. Just don't be with them. If that's the case, why do you have to? This is why this is an issue. If you have to put on a front or you can't be yourself with the person you're with, then you don't need to be with that person. Same way, if this person can't be themselves in front of you, you don't need to be with that person. Why live or be with somebody where you can't be yourself? It doesn't make sense to me. And
hmm,
she's basically, like you said, he might be in his career, okay, and he needs somebody pure. She can't be herself.
hmm.
Because
So that
then I'm
means she
pretty
need.
sure that they about to get married. It got to be something like this that she feel like she can't do certain things. It's probably about to happen. They probably about to be married, but then it's going to be to a point where he's going to expect her. Okay, we just gonna have sex once a month. When in actuality, this girl needs it more than that, and I'm sure he needs it more than that. But he's trying to be, respectful of her because she's trying to show him standards and blase, blase, blase. There are standards, and then there's just stupidity. Okay,
And then
you
there's just having sex anally in the
that
butthole again. We got to refer back to the butthole, everybody, because
with the
some
date.
women, some women will have sex in the butt and save the vagina for marriage.
Yeah,
Like it's so weird.
yeah.
Butt babies, as they like to call it, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Bye.
You know what's crazy? Hey, listen, we got one quick topic that we're going to touch on because we're not going to hold the audience, man, and I really appreciate y'all. But now we're talking about withholding sex.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that one to me. And what point of view and perspective is this article that you wanted to bring up written by? Who is it written by?
I don't know. I don't even remember who posted it. I think Quick put it in our chat. I think Quick put
Mm,
it in our chat. So I didn't. I think it might have been a screenshot. So I didn't even get to see the full everything because I like
mm.
to read the comments. I like to go back. I like to do this. I like to do that. But yeah, basic. And usually withholding sex is, some women use it as punishment, which that's not really punishment. People, that's just crazy.
I got $40
Oh my god.
and I got a car. Withhold if you must.
You are so stupid. People got to learn self-love and communicate, and that is a big thing. You gotta talk. You gotta talk. You gotta talk. You gotta talk. I'm gonna say it again. You gotta talk. Why don't
Mm,
people talk? Like, what is wrong with you?
mm.
Talk. What do you need? What do you want? What do you crave? What do you desire? What can I do? What can you do for me? It's a whole conversation. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want or what you need. Don't be afraid to allow people to ask you for what they want, what they need. I don't understand the problem. And maybe it's because I'm about to be 37 and I see things differently and I done been through this whole process, blah, blah, blah. But it's very annoying to me that people just will not ask for what they want or ask for what they need. Talk.
I need a whole bucket of KFC chicken and some wax.
I got you. I got you Saturday. Got you.
No,
How
I
easy was
was
that? I know.
speaking in like just the what the fuck,
But
yeah,
to
like
tell you, how
what the
easy was
fuck,
that?
like
Even though it's crazy, because in my mind I'm like, KFC, all right, he asked for it, but still, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
How easy, it's that easy. Even when you think it's ridiculous, you never know what the other person is thinking. You never know what they want to. But if you don't ask or you don't voice it, you're depriving yourself and
Hmm.
possibly your partner. Talk, goddamn it, it's not hard. You can go cut somebody out because they jump in front of you at the grocery store. You can tell your partner what you want, or you can tell your friend what you need, or just open your damn mouth and speak.
Hmm. That's pretty dope.
Good gracious.
On my end as a man, nah, it don't work like that. It's not that easy for us to just express what the fuck we want because women have standards when they love. Henceforth, why that
Standard.
girl
What is
when
that?
that girl was out there sleeping with a regular, a gigolo, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to call it back in the day, or playboy, you know what I'm saying, to be treated like a whore
Mm-hmm.
instead of dealing with the man that could be sexually liberated by her being a whore for
Mm-hmm.
him. You know what I'm saying? I think that all this shit, like you said, and like everybody else said, like Zena said, lack of communication, and fear of rejection. I think all this
True.
shit
That's a
basically ties
combination.
into
Yeah,
each other.
it
I think
does.
all of it really ties into each other. Even if we go back to Meg the Stallion, and if we go back to Lizzo and all these weird shits that's been going on with, having asses
Yeah,
out of the in opportune time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
all of this is in the name of you can't reject me. You should not reject me, or I'm afraid to be rejected. So I'm going to fight you face first so that and beat you to the punch so you can't reject me. I'm going to shame you first. Or I'm not going to say anything because you're not going to make me feel hurt.
mm,
You know,
hmm.
weird
It's
things
all attention,
for damn sure.
attention, and acceptance.
For sure. For sure. So with that being said, everybody, man, thank y'all for joining us, man. This has been both
Yes.
sides of the coin.
You.
Yes, indeed. And of course, we are part of and 2/5 of the No Filter Show. And you can catch us on the No Filter Show TV tomorrow at 8:30. Okay.
Mhm.
That is always live, man. We got Quick.
All
Star, everybody is under the weather. So we are praying for her right now. We love you, Star. We look
Mhm.
forward to seeing you soon. Okay. And then, of course, we got Telemaid Rock in the house. You know what I'm saying with us?
Mhm. Mhm.
So, yeah, it'll be the four of us tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's going to be dope. That's going to be really dope. And,
Yeah. No, this was really cool. Thank y'all so much. This was our first live. We don't usually get to do it because we already record our stuff, but it was awesome that you stayed with us today. It's a weird day, it's Wednesday. And I'm glad we can help you get over the hump of the week.
and hopefully somebody out there is telling you that they want to hump you, cuddle you in a wool.
That would be a good way to get over the hump.
The way, hey, look, women want you, and see, you know what? This is why cuddling sucks so much because women would probably want a man to wear a wool sweater
What?
from the top up, from the navel up, a wool sweater. Hold their cat, not the kitten, not the kitty cat, the cat. Okay, the literal cat, and shock the shit out of them. It is so weird, with all the sexual toys that y'all have. Yeah, you know the shit that we have to go through to please a woman nowadays.
Lord.
It is no wonder women are winning when it comes to winning women. Ain't that crazy? God damn. I got a static shock the clitoris in order for me to make sweet love to you. Like everybody wants their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it is a lot of toys. It's kind of ridiculous, y'all.
man,
It is kind of ridiculous. Okay, we need to put them down. Give yourself a breather.
sit
Put
on
down the
someone's face.
toys. Yeah,
Try it.
do that.
Do it.
Put the toys down. Give your coochie a break for 2 months so you can reset and reboot and go have sex.
Man, they up there trying to find electric eels to put in that cooch.
Oh no.
It's all good, but man, of course, man, I am GIMO, aka non-GMO, and of course, you can catch me on all platforms at GIMO. So, man, I really appreciate y'all listening. And where can they find you at, Phoenix?
They can find me at the Blue Phoenix on Facebook and the Blue Phoenix Hills on Instagram.
And please don't hesitate to check both of our pages out, man, on Instagram. Both sides of the coin. 2024.
Yes.
And both sides of the coin, of course, you are on the platform right now. If you're peeping us, we love y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all, man. And of course,
please do not hesitate also to send topics, conversations, questions, concerns. We really want to be able to answer some of y'all questions or speak on things that you want us to speak on, or even articles, anything you want us to talk about to get the male and female perspective on both sides of the coins. Y'all are our coin tossers. So tell us what you want.
No, salad tossers.
No, damn it.
Salad tossers. We need salad tossers, y'all.
No.
That's a sport.
Coin purses, not salad. We are coin tossers. Like the wish, you toss coins in the wishing well. We're the wishing well. Y'all toss the coin.
No, we're looking for talented salad tossers. We're gonna match y'all up together. We're gonna start saladtossing.com and we're gonna match make. This is the new MySpace or Black Planet. This is new because everybody want their butt ate nowadays. So yeah, for the newer crowd,
oh my god,
we're gonna get butt eating 101. We'll give classes and everything. Okay, we'll experiment on balloons. Yeah. But anyway, that has been the show, everybody. We love y'all so much, man. Boom.